World, let's see. Hey, because we just did this. Of course, we can't do the gold puzzle till we finish everything else.
You're on your way to an island. Yes, another island. Sorry, Melville. Well, it actually used to be a valley between the mountains, but it's mostly flooded now. That probably happened long before the founder came here, though.
Another legacy of our ancestors.
Do me a favor, will you? Look for another one of the founder's labs. We can't get back into the megastructure without getting to the third site in the north, but I need more information to make more fixes.
Alrighty. We're taking a while to get through here. Our Sphinx puzzle is right off the bat. Another geography puzzle. No matter. Area 1. Absorption. It stores the laser. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm getting it now. That's cool. I like it.
In the beginning, before we built New Jerusalem, we used to explore just like this. Small groups setting out for the horizon, looking for resources, trying to make sense of the world we'd been thrust into, trying to find a way forward. It was a hard time, but I can't deny that it was also exciting. I think it's part of our nature to be wanderers. Our ancestors crossed entire oceans on flimsy wooden boats, just to see what else there was.
Is it weird to feel nostalgic for a time I never experienced? I just think I could have contributed so much more back then.
It's not weird, but it wasn't all sunshine. People died. Yemo, Calvin, Isaac.
I know, Al. They were family to me.
Sorry. It didn't mean to reopen old wounds.
It's a legitimate point, but I don't think it invalidates the sense of wonder we felt. That's what kept us going.
Oh, I have green light now. Let's see. Wait, is the green light gone? Oh, the green light's gone. And then we take the green light and send it to both of those. And then we add the red light to make the blue light. Wait. There we go. Not bad, if I do say so myself. It's over here. Oh, there's a thing there. Got another spark. Crossing. Okay. So we've got a blue source and a blue receiver. We've got a red receiver, but no red source. Obviously, you've got a red source there. And we've got a box. We can use the box to hold the button down at the very least. Alright, I need the box back. Because we need to turn the fan off. At the very least temporarily. To garner blue source. Does that turn that off? No, that probably keeps the gate open. Which allows us to go over here with that in the middle. Bam! Solution again. We're just that good.
There's so much history here that we can't see. The founder must have walked these paths hundreds of times, maybe thousands. Miranda must have stood right where we're standing. This all looks alien to us, but it must have been familiar to them.
If this was their home, where are they now?
They must be inside the megastructure, waiting for us to pass the test. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Another one of these puzzles. And he's got a laser pointing somewhere. There's another terminal over there. But for now, puzzle 4. Alright, we've got red light. And that can send red light. But where's the red light receiver? There's a blue light receiver. That's not what we need. There's an absorber. Red light, okay. Alright, I need a way to get the absorber out. Which the blue light's already free, so let's start with the blue light. Getting more and more complicado. Oh, wait. That's how we do it. Now that I've got the red light, or a receiver out, I need this to send red light. Because that needs to be our first reception point. Okay, I can work with that. I saw it a second ago. There it is. And with that, we've got this route open. This needs to connect that over to there. That should do it. And we're at the solution.
Every one of these clouds seems to contain exactly the same amount of energy.
Alright, on we go. To 7 or to 5. Why did I say 7? Oh, there's another echolocate. Let's just go collect it real quick. Why is my TV trying to turn itself off?
Is
Nope.
it possible that on some level, people want to believe that everything's going to get worse? That it's comforting to think that humanity is bad and every solution will just go wrong? Because that way you're never responsible. You never have to take on responsibility for anything outside yourself. Never have to grow up.
Well, that's a good question, and I don't have a good answer for it. Alright, so we've got... Oh, there's our blue source. How do we get to the blue source? There's no prism over here. And I don't think there's a way for me to yeet one over here. Oh. Alright, so that just turns the fan on. I now am aware of the solution. It's a wild looking. Hey, that's also a really like consistent high source of blue. I don't know if it'll be needed for a world puzzle, but you never know. Not impossible to access either. Alright, Area 6. Ooh, a green source. Dang it. Alright. So we've got blue. Okay, that disables the barrier blocking the combo. The combiner. Alright, so we've got a prism, we've got a nullifier. Okay. Let's see, if we're doing green and blue, that'll force red. But we also want... That's a dedicated blue source, which is our easy connection. So we just take this over this way. Use this to get green. Use this to hold the way open. And then force red. Easy.
Melville?
What is it now?
Why did you upload a picture of your hand?
Why do you care that my hand is in the picture?
Your hand isn't in the picture, it is the picture.
I like it. It's very
Artistic.
Let's stay professional, everyone. It's not right to make fun of Melville's comically absurd inability to take decent pictures. She's a highly advanced humanoid machine, not a photographer.
You'll pay for this, Byron.
Number 1000. Rand, our friend Doge has assured me you're of sound moral character. You'll share a commitment to a moral life. Focus on becoming the best we can be. Life seems to be complex, and the answer is simple. Consider a species like our ancestors were just test tubes with inputs and outputs. Yet we run on code so complex we can barely understand it, but the answer is simple. Garbage in, garbage out. It's our moral duty to use our instinct for good inputs and to correct the bad. I need to hear more. Answer you made. Let's see. Why are you? I've choose Sentience, and here we are now sentient. Who are you? Rand 303. And then what do you want to know with me? Their souls imagine objective answers as to why we're here and how we ought to live. It'd be the most important scientific and philosophical discovery of all time. A provable, practicable moral code, literal code, which already exists within all of us. Yeah, let's work together for now. The Order of Uriel. Thank you. End of thread. Proposal, bring back dogs. Yes, do it. Man's best friend. Boatswain. Beauty without vanity, strength without insolence, courage without ferocity, and all the virtues of man without his vices. Travel writer. That's a great idea. Dogs, except pugs. Pugs are a genetic abomination. Hold up. Except the pugs. The ability to breathe does seem like an important feature in an animal. Oh, good. We have other choices. Sounds, yes, this is good. Bring back the doggos. Area 7. Unknown. Oh, beauteous question mark, what for art thou? What secrets do you have for me to discover? A triangle! Alright, so we've got a collector and a diverter. Oh. So that turns on a fan, which pushes me away. But, okay, I see it. This seems like an easy puzzle. Never mind. Okay. No. Okay. So then if we do that, the colors nullify, allowing me to bring this thing over. There we go. That wasn't too difficult. And we're out. On to puzzle 8, though. Farming obsession. Oh, it's Buddha. Gehenna game called Ancient Human Farmer. Human need to commune with nature. Joyful because they take us back to a time when we still had agency, when we could still build and grow things. It's just a game. Let's see. So the option is the need to commune with nature. That's not a need. It's nice, but it's not about dominating but coexisting. There are some people who like that. I doubt it's Lepistros. It's just a game. It's a way to have fun. Everyone. It's a first for everything. It's just a game. Everyone enjoys games for different reasons. Anyways, the World 7. Okay. Alright. So I feel we start with red. Then red and blue. No. No, yeah, red and blue. We'll make green. It doesn't need that extra source. but it does need blue. And then red and green will make the blues. Easy.
Congratulations, 1K. That was a hard one.
That wasn't a hard one, but thank you. Oh, they're scanning over there. Puzzle 8. Remember. Alright, so we got a fan jump. We've got a multi-purpose fan jump. Alright. Wait, why can't I just launch it? Oh, I don't need to. The fan is defunct. It is a distraction. Box. Oh. I guess that's an alternative way to keep that open? Mmm. Oh, this just got complicated. Or did it? The answer is it didn't. Okay, maybe a little bit closer. Boom! Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together. From now until forever. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, there's another question mark over here. Exploratory endeavors. Yeah. Try. No, that's 6. No, it fell. Oh. Well, it shouldn't be a need for a bit, but still. There's an unknown over here. Is this the other triangle world? Yes, it is. Let's do it. FOV. Alright. So we've got a diverter. Well, this certainly makes things interesting. Okay, so that opens that up. That opens that up. But now what? Oh, now I need those open. Okay. Alright, so now we've got a red light. And I can just hit that yoinky sploinky and steal this blue light. We're good. Again, every world complete. Time to go to... Let's see, wait. I'm guessing this is our factory. No, this is something else. Le Thrasser, or whatever his name was. Yeah, Le Thrasser.
One of the most foolish illusions that commonly persist is that nature is a victim and humanity is a perpetrator. This can only be the opinion of someone who has not witnessed nature at first hand, who has not seen its immense and awe-inspiring baseness. Nature is mindless chaos and eternal conflict. A system of predation and consumption whose perfect cruelty can only induce a terrified and unwilling admiration. Nature is our most powerful and least honorable enemy. A beast that consumed every last one of our ancestors and will consume us just as quickly if we are not successful in our struggle with it.
I think that thing was pointing this way. Shoot, wait, no. There's another unknown right over there. Let's go solve it. Is that our golden door? That's another docupad. Trevor!
Strap in, this is a long one. You may have heard the story of the carpenter who died to redeem humanity's sins. It's a powerful story, bittersweet, very human, and I just want to tell you that it's true. He was a real person, and his name was John. John Carpenter. He was born in the year 1948, and he was the coolest filmmaker to ever walk the earth. From Halloween to The Thing to They Live, the totally underrated In the Mouth of Madness, mind you, he just made classic after classic. All of his movies, really fun, really atmospheric, but also really smart. Even when they were goofy, most directors would kill to have made just one of those movies. And what did he get for it? A big, fat truckload of nothing. Well, less than nothing. The studios, the critics, even the fans, they hated him. The Thing, okay, for example, which is about as perfect a movie as you can make, completely torn to shreds. And his career never really recovered. Every movie after that was a struggle, and after a while, he just got tired of it and quit. He only really came back to movies in his 70s. How many works of genius did we never get because of that? Look, I have a point here. People like Carpenter, people like Alex, they're not always appreciated in their own time. If you just do what's popular, you might never create anything important. Of course, we admire people who did the right thing, who didn't conform, but we only ever admire them after the fact. What matters is to support people when it's difficult.
This is where they must have lived. Athena and Miranda. You know, for a moment, I almost expected to find them here. But the only thing that's still functional is the megastructure. I'm sorry. This must be awfully strange for you being thrown into all this history.
It's certainly
But that's
something.
why I needed you. Because you're not burdened with all these memories and conflicts and regrets. Weigh on our minds like a nightmare. Our civilization is caught in
nightmare?
Loop 1K. We freed ourselves from the simulation, but now we're trapped again, and it's our own fault. We're afraid of taking responsibility, afraid of growing up. Instead, we make up some capitalized words and build up all these myths around them. Nature, balance, the founder, the goal. We're afraid to face the randomness of the cosmos, but equally afraid to imagine a better world. So we're stuck. I've been trying to find a way out for years. Something, anything, to get people to understand that we do actually have free will. That building a thriving, expanding civilization doesn't have to involve repeating the mistakes of the past. But I failed. Over and over.
And you think this discovery would change it?
Yes. Because this is something unexpected. An anomaly. Everything we found on this island challenges who we have become. It shows us that different answers are possible. And maybe that can break people out of the loop. All we need is a spark. Maybe that's why she made all this. The puzzles, the towers. A way of jolting us out of our complacency.
I hope so.
Thank you, 1K. I hope so too. We might be wrong, but let's be optimistic.
Abstaining from progress because of fear isn't
Let's see what
good.
else we can find here.
I mean, obviously there are some things that you just shouldn't do, but... What the heck? Group call.
Melville, eyes on 1K's stream. Is this thing what I think it is?
Blow my fuse box. It sure looks that way. Best not touch it until I get there.
Sound advice, but what?
I think it's a somnodrome. It's a sort of analytics tool for processing mental data that Melampus streamed up.
But all he ever did was sketch out the theory. As far as I'm aware, he never actually built one.
Looks like the founder gave it a go.
Can you explain it like I was born yesterday? Because I was.
What we know is that our deeper algorithms are hard to pass. Melampus stipulated that the computational power to interpret them in real time would always be beyond us. But in theory, the somnodrome would interpret that data and loop it directly to our senses.
People were hoping to find answers to the big questions by having a conversation with our own subconscious. If you ask me, it's solipsistic at best, and pseudoscience regardless.
That may be. But if the founder figured it out, then that device could be an extremely important discovery.
We should study it.
I agree. The data on that device could prove invaluable. Besides, you may have survived all those data stream overloads, but interface with that thing and you're liable to get bricked.
Sounds like a plan. Melville, I'm shutting this thing down until you can get here. 1K, get on with exploring the rest of the lab.
That's exactly what this is. A teleporter. And another overload.
The singularity sustained itself longer this time.
Did we get the data?
We did. I think we just obsoleted quantum physics.
Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to be able to replicate these results.
You know, I've been wondering. You told me that in the simulation, one thing that kept you motivated was looking for answers. Do you think that with the work we're doing, we'll ever run out of questions to ask?
I don't think so.
Never.
Trying to understand the universe means asking the same question over and over. How? How do you make fire? How do earthquakes happen? How does gravity work? How do particles behave? You keep digging deeper, finding another set of mechanisms, another set of hows. Step by step, you demystify reality. But then, if you keep doing it long enough, one day, you run out. You've answered all the hows. You know how the universe works. So, now what?
Now you ask why? Isn't that the next step?
It's not quite that easy. The question of why cannot be answered. Even if it could, it would only be followed by another why. At some point, you have to accept that it all just exists. But there is another set of questions. What's next? You've stripped away the layers of mystery, you've laid bare the machinery. Now you have to start building, to add your own layers of meaning.
Are you
You.
okay? You overloaded again. Yes, I saw. It came through on your stream. Strange to hear her voice again. But that was her. The way I remember her. The real Athena. Not this imaginary founder.
How well did you know her?
I'd like to think I knew her well. There was just a handful of us in those days. Small family in the ruins of a dead civilization. It was hard. Harder than anyone else can possibly imagine. We had nothing except what Alexandra Drennan and the Institute had left us. Now that everyone lives in civilization, they don't understand how necessary it was for us to build that civilization. They can fantasize about living in balance, limiting growth, retreating behind our walls. They don't understand what it really means to live in the wilderness. How close we came to not making it. How many people we lost. Yema was just the first. But Athena understood. She believed in humanity. She believed in us. In the inherent value of consciousness.
Wait, why is this thing being squishy?
Her dreams were so much bigger. She wanted us to reclaim the Earth, to reach for the stars.
Is this thing's breathing on?
Build and grow and learn.
Hold on a second. Yeah, the potato doesn't need auto breathing. Because there's no noise, it's just a face. Potato.
I don't know. I understand why she became frustrated when the city started thinking more about itself than about the future. It was frustrating for all of us. But we were still fighting for that future together.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't understand is why she didn't tell me. If she came here to do all this, why didn't she bring me along? It was. But maybe I was wrong. And she isn't as lost as I thought she was. If this is all a test, maybe the answer is waiting for us in the megastructure.
Maybe.
Speaking of which, let's get back to exploring. Melville should have reconnected the next station by now.
I don't care about the next station. I still gotta go in the structure. Door? Oh, is the door into the teleporter? Alright, off to the Omega Rings. Should be over here. I'm not certain what that is. Was this a puzzle? Okay, that was just a puzzle. Yeah, the Omega Ring is this way. There's also a star over here? Oh, no, another one of the puzzles, yeah. The geography puzzle. Miranda?
Sometimes it seems the only choices we have are renouncing civilization or mindless expansion. But that's not the only path forward. Embracing deliberate control over nature doesn't have to mean destruction. We are a species of artists and artisans, blessed with the ability to transform the raw material of the cosmos into new and better shapes. Shapes that have meaning. With our technology, we can take this chaotic world, so full of suffering, and turn it into a work of art.
Ah, that's not the route. This one's harder. There we go. Got it. Up we go. Pandora again.
Creature of clay, you have taken another step towards the flame. Before you continue, ask yourself, have the gifts of Prometheus ever truly benefited your people? Or have they brought nothing but strife?
Lady, I'm a robot.
Prometheus has poisoned your mind. Turn away from the flame, or you will be bound, as he was.
And that got us blue.
I've been thinking, there's 3 towers per cardinal direction and 3 entities. You'd think it would be symmetrically arranged. 1 tower per entity, right? But we haven't seen Prometheus at all.
We're built to find patterns. Maybe we're trying to find patterns where there aren't any.
Nah, if I were to guess, Prometheus is actually just trapped in the central megastructure. There is another unknown, and I need to go look at that real quick. And then that should really be it. At least for today. Alright, I cannot go into the water for that long. It's probably just more lore. Come back when I got a full clear of this thing anyways, because after I need all the not the stars, the triangles for that. Travel to North 3. And away we go. Next time. Bye.